Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will feature in the first ever televised Time 100's most influential people list. One interesting thing about this is Meghan and Harry will be dropping their titles, and Piers Morgan highlighted this. Super woke pair ditch royal titles for major TV appearance, cozying up to A-list pals. Okay, so they're just going to go by Harry and Meghan. They're not going to be Duke and Duchess. A promotional video released by E! News Wednesday shows a handful of stars who will be honored by Time. Time's 100 Most Influential People list will be broadcast in a TV special. This is the first ever televised version of this celebration. Meghan and Harry will make a personal appearance on the show. Trevor Noah, Sandra Oh, I like Sandra Oh, Kumail Nanjiani, and John Legend, I have no idea who Kumail is, will also appear. There'll be performances by Halsey, Jennifer Hudson, and The Weeknd. The list will also be published on Time's website on September 26th, and the full Time 100 issue of the magazine will be available on September 25th. Let's look at some of this list. Okay, number 2 is William Barr, U.S. Attorney. Emmanuel Macron, he's number 3. And number 4 is Anthony Fauci, the director. I used to work at the NIH. I met this guy personally, and I didn't know how famous he was when I met him. And he looks exactly what he looks like on TV. So these are very leftist. The French president, Emmanuel Macron, he's a total globalist. Fauci, you can definitely argue he's a globalist. Tom Hanks, number 11. He just got Greek citizenship, allegedly because of pedo charges pending that might come out in California. Kamala Harris, number 12. Very leftist. Mark Zuckerberg, number 14, founder of Facebook. Very leftist. BLM protesters, number 16. That's changed dramatically. They were very popular, and their popularity because of all these riots has just cratered recently. Pope Francis, number 20. He's one of the least favored popes. Even the Catholics don't like him, this particular pope. Billie Eilish, she's like a straight Satanist. Listen to her music. Although, I must admit, I love some of her music. Taylor Swift, number 27. Very leftist. 37, Cyril Ramaphosa, president of South Africa. He is personally overseeing the genocide in South Africa, and yet he made number 37. And nobody's saying a thing about it. Very strange. Elizabeth Warren, Hiawatha, number 43. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, number 46. The Queen, I'm number 49. I'm assuming they mean Queen Elizabeth because there are several queens in the world. She made 49. Kim Kardashian West, that's 55. Nancy Pelosi, number 56. Andrew Cuomo, the man who is personally decimating and destroying New York City right now. Where's Donald Trump? 111. Way up at 111. Boris Johnson, 104. Tim Cook, 100, Apple CEO. Jair Bolsonaro, number 98. Look how far down the list the Republican, the more right-leaning people are. Vladimir Putin made the list at 97, just behind Joe Biden, number 96. Crazy. What a crazy list. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. Harry and Meghan are going to be featured in the Time magazine's 100 Most Influential People. You know, that's pretty good. You know, it's obviously a club out there. Greta Thunberg was like number 1 last year. She's 89 this year. I would say the most influential person in the world is Donald Trump. Okay, and a lot of that, people feel very negatively towards him. But literally, all you hear about is Donald Trump. And he's out there at 111. So I think it's obviously a very biased list. So this is another influencer photo. This is not Meghan, that's not Harry. Look at the body shape on Meghan. That's not Meghan. I really like this picture of Meghan and Harry. We could use that. Here they are. They're influencing. So Harry and Meghan have had quite an influence. They're constantly putting out media. So, I mean, they've got quite an influence on society. Their impact is being felt. Especially Meghan, because it's really all Meghan. Harry just follows Meghan around, doing whatever she tells him. So are they the darlings of Hollywood right now? Because it's just a big club out there. It's a big club. It's a big woke fellowship out there. Are they the darlings of Hollywood, or what's going on? Let's do a mini. Oh boy. Are Harry and Meghan the darlings of Hollywood? Well, circumstances are about to happen. A big change in circumstances is about to happen. Big problems, big difficulties. We have a roadblock and we have a full stop in the foundation. 4 diamonds can be money. So money and structure. Let's add this up. 17 plus 5, 23. 6 clubs. I think this is a divorce coming. I think this is a separation and a divorce coming. So big changes are on the immediate horizon. What do we have in the center here? We have roses. They're the darlings of Hollywood. I asked, are they the darlings of Hollywood? Yes, they're ruler. They are making their impact, and media-wise as influencers, and they are kind of the darlings of Hollywood. Underneath is the snake. A lot of difficulty. Could be another woman. I just did Harry on his birthday. I don't think he was with Meghan. I think he's actually in England, and I think he was partying with friends in England, and he's trying to get back to his old life. And all of the pictures posted by the royal family show the old Harry, the old happy, smiling Harry, pre-Meghan. Because he looks terribly unhappy with Meghan. He never looks happy with Meghan. And he looks like he's, it's like whoever becomes president, in those 4 years, they age like 20 years. That's what's happening to Harry. Harry is just looking just washed out and terrible, like all the time, like he's incredibly unhappy. Meghan, on the other hand, looks like she's getting stronger and stronger every minute, like she's literally sucking the life essence out of him. That's a harsh way to say it, but that's kind of what it looks like. Harry is looking terrible, and she's looking good. And I'm going to get criticism for that, because people hate when I say anything like that. So a lot of difficulties. They are killing it right now, but the foundation, they have a lot of difficulties. They are really committed and reacting to circumstances, BLM, whatever's really hot, they're on it. They're on it. But big problems are coming up. So they are the darlings of Hollywood right now. They are the darlings of Hollywood right now. Let's look at, will they endure, or will they be a flash in the pan? Because there's a lot of predictions like this. That they're going to lose their relevance in a couple of years. People will simply forget who they are after the royal shine wears off. And I'm going to do them separately, Meghan here, Harry here, because it could be different for Meghan than for Harry. Meghan's star is burning bright right now. Harry's star is fading. Okay, but because Harry's the real royal, if and when they divorce, Harry may again grow in strength. His star may again begin to shine after repairing his image and crawling out of the grave. He can, have a Lazarus image. And Meghan's star may fade. So let's see. Or they may both fade. So will they endure, or are they a flash in the pan? And we'll look at them separately. Meghan. Harry.
endure or a flash in the pan? Well, Harry got strength. And woman is probably, this woman is a good woman. There's 4 different queen energies. This is a good woman. We have King of Hearts, man, good man. But then we have other energies. We have fox, snake, and Earth Mother, Mother Earth. So this is a very good energy. So I'm going to say he's going to endure with a good image in the world. Okay, I'm asking, will he endure? Will he be solid and have strength? We have strength, solidity. So Harry is in a very strong position because he is literally a prince. Okay, so he's going to have other opportunities to redeem himself, and he was the most popular royal for a very long time, and he's still Harry. Okay, and a lot of people are starting to question that because of, the influence of Meghan and how he acts in relationship to Meghan. But Meghan is driving. So I really, unlike some other people, I really feel that Meghan is just controlling him. And controlling his words and writing scripts for him and standing behind the camera and telling him to do this with his hands and say that and prompting him, and she's behind the camera, while he's speaking, and that's not good. What's over here with Meghan? Angel, she always wants to be perfect. Cutting the perfect image because of secrets. 8 and 11, 19, 5 clubs, 2 or more possibilities. I think Meghan's secrets are going to come out, and she's not going to be able to maintain her image of perfection. Okay, why do they sue everyone? Anybody who says even the slightest thing that Meghan doesn't like, she sues them. She goes after them. She cut out her entire family, both the Markles and the Raglins. We didn't see any of them. Only Doria. Meghan has to keep a perfect image all the time. That's impossible because nobody's perfect. It's just simply impossible because nobody's perfect. So that's kind of suggests narcissism, and I don't think she's going to be able to keep that image of perfection. This can also say specifically secrets about Archie will come up, okay, because I don't believe Archie's with them. That's why we never see Archie. That's why she doesn't act motherly. He doesn't act fatherly. When he interacts with that child, whoever that child is, he acts like he doesn't know the child. He said, "Is it my baby?" in Australia. So this could be secrets will be revealed about Meghan, and maybe specifically about Archie. Home and ladder, people close by, people close around, and family. 9, 3 hearts. So, all right. So are they going to endure or a flash in the pan? They've got a bit more of a journey. They are working their way into Hollywood. They've got a bit more of a journey. Harry's position is quite a bit stronger than Meghan's, which is good to see, because Harry is a much more solid person than Meghan, in my opinion, because he's a real prince and because he has a whole lifetime of being a charitable person long before Meghan ever showed up on the scene. So right now, in this Time 100, most influential, they're dropping their titles, okay? And they're getting criticized. I love Piers Morgan, but he's criticizing them. I think Piers knows what he's doing. Piers is a really brilliant guy. But, I mean, they can't win. Everybody's saying, well, why are they still using their titles? Well, this time, they're not using their titles, and they're still getting criticized. So is the palace relieved that they're dropping their titles? Because frankly, that's exactly what we want them to do. Stop using your title of Duke and Duchess and just be Harry and Meghan, and that's exactly what they're doing, but they're still getting criticized. How odd. You just can't win. Is the palace relieved that they're dropping their titles for this Time 100 most influential? Oh, there's the devil. Okay, so on the surface, yes, officially, 18 and 13, 18, 28, 31 in the world, manifesting their own path in the world. So that's great. This is exactly what we want to see. We want to see Harry and Meghan just be Harry and Meghan and not the Duke and Duchess. And, you know, because they're not working for the crown anymore. And I personally would like to see the Queen's Commonwealth Trust. They need to drop out of that because they don't serve the Queen anymore. They just simply don't. Okay, so they really are not representatives of the Queen or the Commonwealth in any way, shape, or form, especially Meghan, with all her political stuff and the BLM and all the woke sayings. She's Duchess woke. I mean, so all of that stuff is against the royal family and the Commonwealth and historical society. What do we have underneath? Devil, committed to, this can say literally committed to an evil path or committed to selfishness, only promoting self, broken with the family, very, very publicly broken with the family and committed only to themselves. That's how it reads. Let's add it up. 11 and 8, 19, 20, 22 in front of all the people. So they've really broken with the family very publicly, and they're committed only to their own way. And they don't care if they hurt the royal family. Devil is very malicious. They don't care if they hurt the royal family. So on the surface, the palace is relieved that they're not using Duke and Duchess or Prince and Duchess. But underneath, everything they're doing is kind of, they don't care who they hurt. They don't care if they hurt the Queen. They don't care if they impugn the dignity of the palace. They don't care. Is Harry's and Meghan's stars, are their stars rising or fading right now? Because they seem to be doing pretty good right now. And Hollywood is a big club, and they promote whom they want to promote. So are their stars rising or fading right now? Because we looked at the future. Okay, stars rising or fading right now, like right now. Outside influence in front of all the people. 12 and 7, 19, 5 clubs. 6 spades and 6 diamonds. There's an incubus succubus on the end. So someone is working on their behalf. Okay, they're being promoted by Hollywood people. And this could say, this incubus succubus could say, because they're kind of involved, they're kind of, you know, there's a lot of dark things going on in Hollywood. A lot of dark things. Very nefarious, evil things. And this 6 spades could say that, you know, they're kind of joined with that kind of thing. What do we have underneath? We have player, actor, actress, public appearances, planting out in the world, out on the crossroads, working together with someone very powerful. So someone very powerful has, you know, the executioner doesn't have to get a committee together. He doesn't, this person, male or female, this is a male energy because it's very direct action. This person doesn't need to get the approval of others. They can just do it. They can say, I'm going to make Harry and Meghan stars. Okay, put them out in front of the world. Okay, so this person is working everything together to make them public appearance, make them public figures, and to, this could be Oprah. This King of Spades could be Oprah. She's quite powerful. And she's working with Harry on this mental health nonsense. And she's also, they bought in Montecito. Oprah's there. So, and Oprah's like a big fan and supporter and has not wavered or flagged in her support of them. So someone very powerful is behind them, putting them out in the public. It could be, and it's an outside influence. It's not Meghan and Harry. It's someone else, like Oprah, like Spielberg, like someone powerful in Hollywood. Okay, and someone very powerful in Hollywood was a Harvey Weinstein. He's lost all his power. Okay, but it's not. They have their own reasons for it. Six spades is a selfishness card. Six spades is a drug addiction card. Six spades is incubus succubus. They're doing it for their own benefit. They're helping Harry and Meghan for their own benefit. Maybe that's the best way to read that. So is their star fading or rising right now? It's rising right now. Someone is putting them out there. All right, let's review what we have. Okay, are they the darlings of Hollywood right now? They are the darlings of Hollywood right now. There's a lot of underlying problems, and in the very near future, and I think this is separation and divorce, things are really going to change. Big change coming. Okay, a big change, and problems and blockages are coming very soon. Drama, drama, drama. If you like drama, drama's coming. Okay, very soon. Big blockages. Right now, they're the darlings of Hollywood, but coming events is big problems, big blockages. Meghan and Harry, are they going to endure, or they're a flash in the pan? Harry's in a much stronger position. He's literally got the strength card, deeply rooted strength card in the world. Meghan, she's going to eat some of these secrets and problems. She's not going to be able to continue to prop up her perfect image. That's an illusion. That's a mask. Okay? No one is perfect. No one can keep that mask on all the time. And constantly we see people from Hollywood fall from grace and get arrested and wreck cars and run people over. You know, what about Caitlyn Jenner? She ran into somebody and this person died and nobody says anything. So weird. You know, Caitlyn Jenner is a protected person in Hollywood. It's really weird. It's very similar to the Harvey Weinstein nonsense, where Harvey Weinstein was protected for years and years and years, and everybody knew. And now Caitlyn Jenner's being protected like that. So weird. And, you know, that great actor, Morton Downey Jr., he wasn't protected. Man, he was really thrown under the bus. Everybody knew about his drug problems. And he's brilliant and a great actor. So right now, they are rubbing elbows with the right people, but Harry is the one who's going to endure, and Meghan is the one who's going to have problems. And I think that's because a divorce is coming. Meghan without Harry, Meghan is not a royal without Harry. And people are not dumb. People see everything. They're going to know this, and it's going to change the opinion, and people are going to take a harder look at Meghan. As soon as she leaves Harry, as soon as Harry leaves, people are going to take a harder look at Meghan. She's not going to be protected. Okay, so, and that's what she complains about. You didn't protect me. You were protected, Snowflake. You were protected. And, you know, wait until you're not protected, because that day is coming. Is the palace relieved that they're just Harry, just Meghan for this 100 most influential? Yeah, on the surface, but underneath, all they do is attack them. Okay, they're a huge problem, and all they do is attack them. All they do, and it's really bad. It can't be worse than the devil. They're committed to doing whatever only benefits them. And Meghan is committed to only doing what benefits her, to the exclusion of Harry. She threw Harry under the bus with the Finding Freedom, and people are starting to notice. Is their star fading or rising right now? Someone is helping them. They have selfish motives, and they are very powerful. Someone is helping them. So their star is rising right now. So we're going to see more of Harry and Meghan. More, not less, right now. But we have big problems coming up. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle in paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who purchased me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and